Get the fuck out of here, you fraud. I got the real thing. Yes, finally. I finally got the real M9 bayonet from the video games. The same knife that was used in Resident Evil. The same knife that was used in Battlefield. The same knife that was used in pretty much every popular game that's out there. And holy shit, this thing is just a monster. Here we go. And here it is. Oh, don't want to see that. But yes. It even has all the features. You got the little barrel loop there, so you can slide onto your barrel. And you got the little pinchers on the back here, so if you have a lug, it will clamp onto the lug. So you slide that on there, it clamps onto it, and you have yourself, it basically turns your gun into a spear, to what I'm trying to say. Another cool feature that not many people know about the M9 bayonet. There we go. So as you can see here, I now have a convenient pair of wire cutters. Oh. Uncle Sam sure knows what he's doing. So as you can see, it also has a built-in chisel, so it's also a chisel on the sheath. It also has a sharpening stone already underneath it, so it sharpens the knife every time you pull it out. So that's a sharpening stone. Pretty much the M9 bayonet is basically a survival knife. I don't know what the smaller loophole is for though, but I guess maybe you could attach it to a stick or something. Because it doesn't line up with the lug. But this part does. See the little pincher? So I don't really know what it is they were going for here. But as you can see, we got the serrations, blood groove, and that little hole there. Well, you always wonder what that hole was for. Well, now you know. It's actually wire cutters. And also the sheath itself. Another cool feature about the sheath is its ability to be detached from the belt. So as you see, this is the belt loop, this metal ring thing. And you got this piece here. Bada bing, bada boom. It just clicks in like that. You also have a little pouch here for storing, I guess, maybe a flint rod or anything you could use when you're in a survival situation. But from what I can tell, the M9 bayonet is pretty reliable. Though probably some jarheads would argue and say the OKS is better. But the OKS is basically the same thing as this, it's just smaller and doesn't have the wire cutter feature. But, I mean, that's just my opinion on it. But the M9 bayonet to me is still a classic. It's used in just about every video game I can find. Especially in Resident Evil, Battlefield, Walking Dead. In Walking Dead, let me show a clip here. So, as you can see here in The Walking Dead, these stormtrooper looking guys that, I think it was like season 12 or season 13, these guys showed up. Well, anyways, these guys are equipped with that bayonet. Theirs doesn't seem to have the wire cutter feature, so I'm assuming this is probably the OKS version bayonet. But as you can see, they all have the bayonet attached to their rifle because it's their go-to. And here they are again in this scene where you see them with that sharp pointy thing on the end of their gun. And this guy also has this sharp pointy thing on the end of his gun. Now, I guess this makes sense, because in The Walking Dead, close quarters is pretty much a guarantee, since, well, you're fighting zombies, and, well, these guys are the bad guys, in case you're wondering. If you ever watched the show, then you probably know that these are the guys that created the virus in the first damn place, so, yeah. But yeah, unlike the soldiers in The Walking Dead, unfortunately, I don't have the gun that it fits onto. But it can fit onto pretty much any rifle so long as you have a lug attached to it. I think you can buy the lugs online and you can attach them to like a hunting rifle in case you need to, like, you know, finish off your meat or something or save ammo. The bayonets, I mean, they're usually looked down upon, but in reality they are quite effective. It's basically it turns your gun into a spear. So yes, that's my opinion on the M9 bayonet. It's a very reliable tool. And like, subscribe, and stay angry.